Hello and welcome back. This is Azharul Rafy once again. In this video, I'm going to create this additional simple landing page using Elementor. This is an additional landing page of our main page, which we have created step by step from the scratch throughout our previous video lessons. And I'm going to attach the video lessons into the description field below. So if you have missed, you can watch and follow along. So without further ado, let me just show you first. Here is the page we have created in our previous video. So without further ado, let me take you to my WordPress dashboard. So I'm going to type WP admin and we are going to start creating this landing page now. So let's go back here, and then from templates, I'm going to click on add new to start creating this beautiful simple landing page. So let's go back here. From here, choose template type, we are going to select it to page, and after that we can give whatever name we want. So we are going to type out like additional page 2, or let's say additional page only, and we are going to click on create template, and it is going to take us to the Elementor editing panel. So at the very beginning, I'd love to take you to the settings page, and then I'm going to change the page layout from default to Elementor canvas, and then let's click on publish. Now let's reload this page again, and here we go. We have got this panel ready, and now as you can see, we have got 3 sections. The first one is here, this is the second section, and this one is the third section. So first of all, let me work on the first section. So I'm going to click on this plus icon. Let's take this 1 column structure, and first of all, let me change the background color. So I'm going to take the color code by using Pixie. So let's say Pixie, and let's take it here. Now I'm going to hover over, Control Alt copy. So I have copied the color code. Now go to this editing panel of this section, then go to style, and after that from background type classic, then here on this color paste the code which I have copied. Just take a look, we have got the background color changed. Now I'd love to take it to layout, and then I'm going to change the height from default to minimum height, so it is going to look here. Now let's just go back here, and as you can see, we have got this heading which has a different color here and a little bit of bolder text. So we are going to work on this as well. So first of all, let me copy this heading and go back here. From here, let's go to widgets, then take this heading here, and then I'm going to paste the copied content from here. Okay, actually here. So let's give it the alignment to center, so it will be centered as it is here, right? So now let me take information about these text. So I'm using what font extension. Now let's click here. So it is going to show me the font family, font weight, font size, and other information, as you can see. So let's just make the changes. 64/400 Lato. So I'm going to style, then typography, Lato, and 400, and then the pixel is 64 pixels. And just take a look, we have got this text are increased in size. Now let's just change the color to white. So I'm going to click here, then click here. So we have got this FFFF, and now we are going to work. Let me just click here on this exit what font. We have got this part, as you can see, copy hacking with these colons, actually double quotation. So we have to make the changes here. So let's go back here again, go to content, then select this copy hacking here. So I'm going to put span, and in span right after this span. Okay, so I didn't put the int. Okay, so here we go. Now let's give a class name here, class equal to, let's say I want to give the class name to YLW as an example. Then we have to go to advanced. Now let's go to custom CSS, then call YLW, which we have just taken as the class name of this text. Now let's give the brackets, curly brackets, and after that you're going to change the color to yellow, and yep, so YLWYAWL. Oh, I made the mistake here, so just take a look. We have got this color here, but I'm seeing some difference in this color and this color, so I'm going to make the change here. So let's click on, let's say, yeah, I'm going to click here on this what is font, click here, so that I'll get this color code. Okay, and I have got this font weight to 700 Lato, so I'm going to make the changes as well. So let me just delete, instead of the color yellow, we are going to use this one, and then the font weight we have just seen is 700, and just take a look, we have got this bold looking text as well. So we are done with this section, but we have to come back again. So let's click on update and let's go for the next section. I'm going to click on what exit what font. Then we have got in this section, we have got this paragraph and intersection button. So we are going to take work on this now. So let's go back here. We are going to take another section. We are going to take a paragraph, which is text editor, and then go back here on this widgets intersection, and then we have got a button which is here. So we are going to work on this one. So button, and here we go, we have got the basic structure, right? So let's give it to centered, so it will look nicer here until we actually customize and make it look like this. So now we are going to copy this text, and I'm going to paste this text right here to remove any of these formattings. And now click here, paste the text, and now let's take the formatting of this text. So I'm going to click on what is font, click here, Gentium basic, 26 pixels, 400 weight. So let's go to typography, 26 400, and the font is Gentium basic. Yeah, so it's looking good here, and the color is going to be this one. So I'm going to copy this code and go back here, paste it right here. Just take a look, we have got the color changed as well. Now let's go back here. We have got, let me click on exit what font, image, and this item list. So I'm going back here, let's go to widgets, drag image, and then I'm going to upload the image first. So here's the image which I have used. So I'm going to select from here, insert media, and then I'm going to click here, take the featured list use widget. So FEAT, so here we go, featured list widget. So I'm going to drag and drop it here, and let's just delete this first. Okay, so now let me, first of all, let me just decrease this size a little bit, and then I'm going to make the changes right here on this item. So let's just copy this text from here, and we're going to click here and paste this text right here, and I'm going to remove this title because we don't need title, and just take a look how it is looking like. And then we have to change this icon. So I'm going to click here on icon library, and this is the icon which we are using. So I'm going to click on insert, and after that go to style, go to icon. We can decrease the size of icon to, let's say I'm going to 30, and the icon size is going to be like 10, or let's say 12. So 12 is going to look nice, I guess. Yeah, so it is looking nice. But one thing, as you can see here, we have got this framed version, so we have to go back to content again. From shape view we have to change it to framed, so it is going to look nicer as we need, right? So just take a look, we have got this basic structure here. Now let's go back again. We are going to use what font again. Let's click here. The font family is Gentium basic, 400 weight, and then size is 22 pixels. So I'm going back here, click on it, go to style, content, then from description, typography, we are going to change it to Gentium basic, and size is 22 400. Okay, so 22 pixels, and the weight is 400. And let's see the color. So the color is this one again. So I'm going to copy the color code and go back here, paste the code right here. Just take a look, we have got the structure accurately, but I'm thinking like changing the size of this icon might going to help us a little. So I'm going to icon, and I'm going to 25, going to give it to 25, or let's say 20. Yeah, and then the icon size to 10. Yeah, I think it's much better, but if we spend more times here, it is going to look much nicer for sure. But I don't want to spend much time, because I believe I'm being able to show you what is needed and how things work, so that you'll be able to customize your site, your template as you need. So let me just keep it as it is, and then we are going to exit what is font as of now. So let's go to content, and we're going to make 2 copies. So let's click here and click here. Now let's change the content of the second copy to, or actually with these contents, and then click here. Then we're going to copy these texts and paste them here. All right, now let's click on update. Though it's not looking that good yet, but it is going to look nicer soon, right? So no worries. So we're going to work on this. Now let's go for this button where it is saying, yes, I want to start writing awesome copy. So I'm going to click here. Excuse me, I'm just coming. So here I am again. So here we are working on this button. So I'm going to change the text. So the change is going to be, yes, I want to start writing awesome copy. So let's go back here, and after clicking on this button, you are going to see this text option. So just select this text and then type, yes, I want to write awesome copy. All right, so just take a look. We have got the text changed already. Now it's time to change the color of this button. So I'm going to copy the color code, copy, and go back here, or yeah, so go back here, and after that we are going to style. Then from background color, we are going to click here, then change the color code. Actually, yeah, so change the color code, and I'm going to make a little darker. This is looking nice. And then we are going, not here actually, yeah, so we are going to give some spacings and text formatting for this button. So let me just use what is font again and come back here. 900 is the font weight, and the font family is Lato, and 24 pixels of the text size. So let's go back here, and we are going to change the typography from Roboto. We are going to use Lato, and the font size is 24 pixels, 24, and the font weight is 900. All right, so we have got the basic setup already. Now it's time to give some padding stuffs, and it is going to look much nicer for sure. So let's just do this. We are going to click here on this button, and then let's just do the border radius first. So we are going to give 50, and just take a look. We have got this border radius already, and then we are going to give some padding. We are going to give some padding here. So I'm going to give padding top 30, padding bottom 30, and let's give right to 230 and left to 230. You can actually measure these parameter based on your need, and I'm actually going to increase this a little more. Or let's say I have made some mistake right here. I want to start writing some copy, so I'd love to change the text. I want to start writing. Okay, so go to content. I want to start writing awesome copy, and here we go. We have got this structure already working for us nicely, so no worries. It's time to give some padding stuffs in between this section, or actually this section, and we are going to make this look nicer for sure. So first of all, let me take you back again here, and here I'm going to select this whole section, or actually whole column. So let's click here, and after that I'm going to change the color of this column by going to style, and then go to background type, and then let's go to this color, and I'm going to give it to the white color, which is already white, but it is going to make some nice things soon. So first of all, another thing which I can do to show you the visibility, so I'm going to change the background color. As you can see, this one is white, but this one is a little bit of ash or gray. So I'm going to copy the color code from here, and I'm going to click here on this whole section editing panel, and then go to style, then go to background type, and after that go to color and change this panel or the color code right here. And just take a look, we have got some changes. We have got this ash, and then we have got this white color right here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to give some padding stuffs in between this whole column. So let's click here, then go to advanced, then padding is going to be, let's say in top I'm going to give 50 pixels, on bottom we are going to give 50 pixels. So just take a look, we have got some extra spaces added. Now in right side we are going to give let's say 50, and in left we can do 50, but it is not looking that good, so I'm going to make it to 30 and 30, so it should look good. Yeah, so I think it's much better. Now what we have to do, actually here we have got a little more spaces, so I'm going to increase top to, let's say 70, bottom to 70, and here from right I'm going to give to 50, and from left 50, and I'm going to decrease the size of this padding, so actually button padding. So I'm going to give from right 200 and from left 200, and it is looking nicer, right? So now it's time to take this column, this whole column, a little bit upper by doing minus margin. So I've just selected this column, and then from margin I'm going to unlink this one, then from top we are going to minus, so I'm going to increase the number from here. Let's keep it in this place, and just take a look, it's just looking much closer to our original template here, right? So one thing we have to do, we have to add some padding stuff for this section. I'm seeing some padding works, and then let's just go for it. We are going to, yeah, I'm to actually decrease this image, okay, and then I'm going to advance, then from padding, the top padding looks good, but in left and right we need to give, let's say 30 and 30. Oh, okay, so I've just selected this one, which should not be selected in single, so I'm actually going to give this one. Okay, so for this whole inner section, then go to advance, then we are going to give from right, we are going to give 30, and from left we are going to give 30 pixels of padding. And as you can see, this one is just stacking in between, so I'm going to give the alignment to middle, it is going to look nicer. And then for this item list, from style, I'm going to give the space between increased a little bit, so let's say 30, it is going to look much nicer. And in between this column I'm going to give some padding in left, so it might going to look nicer. So let's just try it out. So go to advanced, from padding, from left I'm going to give, let's say 30 pixels of padding. Yeah, so it is looking nicer now. So now I'm going to give some padding, or actually margin, for this section. We are going to give, like on top I'm going to, actually not top, we are going to give the margin to bottom, which is going to be 50, and not 50, actually 70 is going to look nicer. So here we go, 70, and we are pretty close to our original design, as you can see, though these texts are not looking as we wanted, but if we spend more time it will be look nicer for sure. But I don't want to make this video much longer, so let's go for it as it is, go with as it is. And then I'm going to make this footer section. So to make this footer section, yeah, one thing I'm seeing here, we have got some padding for this section as well, as you can see in this bottom part. So I'm going to select this whole section from here, and then go to advanced, then click here, padding bottom is going to be 50, and just take a look, not 50, we have got a little more, so let's say 70, and it is looking nicer, right? So now it's time to click here and click here to take another structure or column, and then I'm going to take an inner section. We are almost done. So let's say inner section, and after that we have got this text copyright. So I'm going to copy, and let's go back here, take text editor and then paste it here, and then we have got this disclaimer. Okay, so disclaimer, and we're going to take another text editor right here. Then I have to remove the formattings first. Okay, so disclaimer. So now as you can see, this is in left alignment, but this one is in right alignment. So let me just show you how we can do this. Simple. Click here and then go to style. You are going to find this center and right alignment, right? So it is now looking nicer, but we have got in this section, we have got a different color. So I'm going to take the color code, Control Alt copy, and let's click here, go to style, and after that click here on this classic color and then paste the code. And here we go, we have got this color as well. Now let's just remove the padding stuffs and margin stuff, so it is going to look nicer. Yeah, so let's click here, advanced, and just take a look. We have got this exactly looking landing page template on our end as well. As it is looking here, it is looking here as well. So this was it for the video. I believe you have found this video helpful, and if you did, please give this video a like, and don't forget to watch my other tutorial of this series to learn how to make a beautiful landing page just like this one, which I'm going to show you. Alright, so I'm going to attach the video links into the description field of this video, so if you just watch and follow along, you should be able to learn how to make beautiful landing pages using Elementor page builder. So thank you so much for staying with me this long, and if you are interested to learn more about Elementor website design, development, landing page design and development, then you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much again. Have a good day.